Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Today we're on the ground at Manchester and this is Icelandair flight 441 service from Manchester to Reykjavik up in Iceland. Flight's about 2.5 hours. We're on Project Fly. The registration of the aircraft is Tango Foxtrot Foxtrot India Yankee, and we're just about to go, to be brutally honest. So red beacon lights on, that's fine. The APU's on, that's good. Power's fine. They don't need to be turned yet. Okay, so we shall give our clearance now. Here we go.
Manchester clearance delivery. Icelandair 441 IFR to Reykjavik, ready to cut. Icelandair 441.
So we're climbing to 6,000.
File. Fly runway heading. Climb and maintain 6,000. Departure frequency is 118.575. Squawk 241 Icelandair 441 cleared at Reykjavik Airport as filed. Fly runway heading. Climb and
it's difficult from this angle to enter in the squawk code, so we'll let it do it automatically. There we go. So, we will go to wing view. That looks lovely. There we go, push back.
Clearance delivery, 943, ready to copy IFR clearance to Banaka. 943 is cleared to Banaka.
And then once we're stopped, we'll start engine.
Runway heading, climb and maintain 7,000. Departure frequency is 118.575.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't open the front door, don't open the front door, don't open the front door. That was close. Lucky we weren't flying. Whoa, he's going fast. Whoa. Okay, so we're just pushing back now, and whenever the pushback tug decides to stop us, depends what's been programmed in. Right, so we'll stop. Oh, he's decided to stop us. Okay, so brake. Then we shall start the engine whenever the bar button is. There it is. There we go. So, engines are powering up. We'll watch them power up, and then we'll move to the next step. Sounds good. We'll put flaps down in a minute. Takeoff flaps today is flap 15. So, flap 15 is good. That's fine. Once this engine's started, we'll do flap 15. What we can do right now, actually, is the brakes on. So, what we'll do is we'll turn on the taxi light. Beautiful Virgin Atlantic 747 over there. Right, as I said, once the engine's done, flaps 1, 5, 15. And as you can see, there we go. Well, the wing's bouncing around, no wing flex right now, so not moving. Perfect. Okay, we'll ask for taxi.
Manchester ground, Icelandair 441 with Tango, ready to taxi IFR.
That looks good. We'll turn off the beacon light, we'll just turn on the wing. We'll keep the beacon light on actually. It seems like we've got a long taxi. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Looks good. This is a flight I've been waiting to do for a very long time. We flew from Glasgow to Reykjavik not too long ago, and I put the landing on the channel, but we haven't touched Icelandair or Iceland since... There's an EasyJet there, I think. And we haven't touched Icelandair or Iceland since that flight, so it's good to get back. I like how Icelandair operate the 757s on short flights also, same with airlines like Jet2, Thomson, Thomas Cook, Delta, American and United, because one of my, if not my favourite aircraft is the 757. It's just a joy to fly, and it's a spectacular piece of machinery, but it's unfortunate that they are no longer manufactured anymore, which is a major disappointment. Anyway, we're taxiing to the runway, as you can see. Should be about a 5-minute taxi. And in there is the old Monarch Airlines hangar, I think. I'm pretty sure about that. And they went into administration in October last year because I think they were bankrupt. Yeah, I think they were bankrupt, yeah. So, we'll take off, we'll turn to heading about 200, heading northwest up to Iceland, over Scotland, over Glasgow, over the Barra Stornoway area. We'll go past the Hebrides, we'll fly up over, I think it's the Atlantic Ocean, not the North Sea. North Sea's the other way. We'll fly up over the Atlantic Ocean, fly for about 550 nautical miles, and then by then should see Iceland, descending, turning right, catching onto the runway, the main runway, the only runway in Keflavik Airport. We have scenery for both Manchester and Reykjavik, if it's worked, that is, but I'm sure it will. So, we'll turn in here as the runway guidelines. The only reason I use these runway guidelines is because I'm not familiar with the majority of airports. Ones I'm familiar with are most of the ones in Scotland, because my home airport is Aberdeen. I live about 15 miles outside of Aberdeen, so I'm in Aberdeen quite a lot, so I know how to navigate my way around that. But that there is an Air Egypt, and they no longer fly to Manchester. But the Egypt Air flight plans are not new enough to know that they don't fly to Manchester anymore. The only destination in the UK Egypt Air serve is London Heathrow. So, and what we'll do now is, well, no, we won't do it now, very shortly, we'll switch to tower frequency. In fact, we'll do it just now, because I don't think we get stopped for taxiing anytime soon, so that's fine, because there's no aircraft in front of us, or little cars, airport vehicles even. And looks like this Jet 2 is going to take off, and apparently there's an A320 coming in, so we may have to wait for that, then we'll take off. Icelandair, about 2 months ago, took delivery of their first 737 MAX plane. So,
clear for takeoff. Runway 23 right.
There's that Jet 2 taking off shortly.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 23 right. 943.
I'm not very good with the centre lines on taxiways. I really only follow the arrows, but as long as we get to the runway, that's all that's most important. So, here, coming up, is the runway threshold. But if we're lucky, and I mean very lucky, we could sneak in before, well, we'll just give clearance now, because I don't want to wait. I just want to get out. Yes, we got it. Yeah. we sneaked in front of the Airbus.
24
So
right.
that's fine. Lights are on. All the lights are on. They've done that automatically. So speed's fine. Heading. I don't know why that is on, but oh, here we go.
On runway 24
Oops.
right.
Perfect. And we'll give that. Oh, that's why it's switching itself on, because we're not supposed to switch that on until we're in the air. There we go. There. There goes that. 757. So, put brakes on, we'll turn up the auto brake to max, so if anything happens at takeoff, we're prepared. Good. So we'll turn off the parking brake, but we'll keep manual brakes on. Miss. So we'll put the engines to about 50%. And then there should be a button somewhere. Oh no, maybe that's only on the 747. Here we go. Beautiful sounds. And we're off to Reykjavik. EasyJet also operated the service.
80 knots.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they operated for cheaper. Let's see what the wing view looks like. Looks good. Rotate. Go.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Gear up. We'll have flaps 1. And we're away climbing like a bullet. But now I don't want to climb like a bullet. So what we'll do is we'll turn on the auto throttle, we'll speed hold, and we'll go vertical speed. Go. So we are on the way. And we'll have flaps in. 330. Perfect. There's Manchester City. That's good. I'm due to fly into Manchester in August with Flybe on a flight from Aberdeen, so I'm looking forward to that. So, once we're at 10,000 feet, I'll go away for a while and I will turn off the passenger signs, we'll turn off the landing lights, and I'll speak to you a little bit later. I'm going to keep doing that. There we go. We'll climb at 1,800 feet a minute. In fact, no, we'll climb slightly faster. 2,000 feet a minute. Looking good. Okay. Turn the speed up to 240. Speed restrictions come off once we're past 10,000 feet. Everything is running like clockwork. Apart from that door incident on pushback, everything's gone fine so far. So, once we hit 10,000 feet, I'll disconnect. I'll check the weather, the wind speed, the cloud cover, all that information once we join back, and we will land into Icelandair, British summertime, around 5 o'clock. So, that's looking good. So, that's 10,000 feet. Lights off. Won't need the red one. We'll just keep them on. That's fine. We'll tell the passengers they can get up and out. That's fine. Right. So, as I've said about 9 times now, I'm going to disconnect now, and I'll have more information for you once we reach Iceland. Oh, listen to the camera announcement. So, once we reach Iceland, or getting closer to Iceland, I'll join back. I'll have the local weather for you in Reykjavik, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are now on descent into Reykjavik. Check the weather down in Reykjavik as I said I would. It's a little bit windy, it's clear in the way of cloud. The temperature is 4 degrees, so it's cold. So what we might have to do is we may have to engage the anti-ice after landing, because it could get cold. So everything is fine. We've got the auto brake on. I've decided with auto brake 1, so everything's fine so far. Landing in about 10-15 minutes, so we're doing okay right now. If I stop talking, it's just because I'm concentrating. So that's still doing okay. Brake out a little bit. Yeah, it is cloudy here. Breaking through the clouds at 10,000 feet, and we'll on the lights for landing. So we just passed 10,000 feet. Yeah, it's really foggy right now. Aircraft completely fogged around, but we should break through the clouds in a minute and be able to see everything again. As you can see, we are descending, so that's fine. Okay, so we've been flying for 2 hours and 18 minutes. I said the flight time would be about 2.5, so we're right on schedule. Yeah, it's still foggy though, but we'll break through it shortly. We're, as it says, 29 nautical miles away. Turn the speed down to 245, and we may have to descend again. Yeah, see from there. Aha, here we go. Take back in the brakes. Here we go. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I've just been. Jeez. Okay. Right. Seems to be foggy. There you go again. It's foggy 1 minute and it's clear the next. So maybe the weather's changed down in Iceland since I checked, which was about 15 minutes ago. Maybe it's changed, I don't know. But we will do another flight sometime today, and I will upload it either tonight or tomorrow morning. Don't need that. Everything's fine. put in the landing while we were away, so it knows what we're doing. Autopilot's doing its thing. We'll go down a little bit as we're getting close, but it's not liking the wind. We have flaps on. Oh no, we're a bit too fast yet. Oh yeah, I should see, because it tells me there. It's 240 knots. Let's turn it down to 230, but with this added wind, it's not making it easy for us. Once we go down to about 5,000, 4,000 feet, we should hopefully break through this. But we need to descend shortly. Going too fast. To 125. Well, we're not. Descend and maintain 2,000. So we will have to do a steep descent because air traffic control didn't tell me to change frequency, and now we are too fast and too high. So we are coming down, but we are high. Yeah, we are quite high. But we are coming down right now. And we are 17 miles out. We'll make this, we'll do it fine, but right now we just need to come down more steeply. And the added wind is not making it easy for us. Once we're below 3,500, we'll extend more flaps and we'll put down the gear, but I'm literally doing everything I can right now to slow down the aircraft, and it's not working. We will have to start descending more slower, try 2,000. See the airport. Let's see if we can try here. Runway 29. In fact, again we are heading the wrong way. 340. So we made that turn away. Here we go, we've broken through the clouds. So we made that turn away to lose some height, and we're fine now. So I'm now going to make the turn back to the airport. There we go. And I think that is it over there. No, it's not. That's Reykjavik city. Well, too far. No, it's not there yet. Let's drop the speed slightly. I can't tell if that one down there is it or not, because right Ooh, this is difficult. Where's the airport? Let's see if I can find it on this. Okay, looks like we should turn more this way. And it's let's keep a lookout. I very, very, very rarely fly at this up north. So, that is a company 757. So he's catching onto the runway. So we should follow him. Turn to 285. But so, I'll wait till we've catched on with the runway a little bit more, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, update from the flight deck. We have found the runway, but we are slightly off course. That's what we're going to do now, is we can see the Bravo India Kilo Foxtrot, which is Reykjavik. So, in a minute, we'll disconnect everything once we've lined up with the runway, and essentially we will land. As I'm sure you've expected. So there is a aircraft on short final, and that aircraft has come from Munich. So, or München for any of our German viewers. So we'll go slow to give him time to vacate the runway. So flaps are extended. Now all we need to do is get this bird on the ground. We are going slightly fast. Yeah, we are a little bit over, so we'll keep turning and wait until we've lined up with the runway. Yeah, 2.5 hours and we're almost landed, so it's the first time I've been accurate in a while. So, didn't turn out that bad. Anyway, let's land. There might be a radio silence for me frequently. There we go. Because I will be concentrating. There we go. Let's give it a little bit more power. And he's down on the runway. Okay, so we want to keep quite far behind him because today's not the day I want to make a go around. But the problem with Reykjavik Airport is that there's only 3 taxiways on the, well, connecting runway 29, and they are quite far apart from each other. So it's going to be difficult for him to get off the runway quickly. Please get off the runway soon. I might have to go pretty slow to allow him a couple more seconds. Come on, off the runway. Okay, so let's pull back a little bit more. The engines are coming down a little bit. Oh, please get off the runway. Come on, you've been on that runway for ages now. Okay, we'll go to idle throttle just now.
1,000.
Come on, he's still on the runway. This is taking for ages. Get off the runway.
29.
I think we're screwed. What is he doing?
Well,
I'm not making a go around. So I'm going to do this. Come on then. I'm going to reset time, which will reset the aircraft. Because I am not making a go around. There you go.
500.
You want to waste our time? I'll waste his.
400.
There we go.
300. Approaching
Perfect.
minimums.
This will be good now.
200.
How fast are we going? Perfect, right on speed.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Don't make it too hard. Are we down? Yeah, now we are. Couldn't tell if we were down. There we go. Manual brakes. Is this? Oh, I see why I couldn't leave, because that's not a taxiway.
4,000 feet remaining.
There we go. So in the passenger view. Once we've vacated the runway, we will take in the flaps, we'll retract the
3,000
spoilers,
feet remaining.
turn, well, what we can do now actually, is we'll keep the taxi lights on, we'll turn on the APU. No, that's not what I meant to do.
2,000 feet remaining.
Yeah, see, there's one back there, there's one here, and there's a second one here. There's only 3. That's pretty bad for a 10,000 foot runway. And brakes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with
And
your seatbelt fastened until the
go.
captain turns on the fasten seatbelt sign.
Take
At
flaps
that
in,
time, please
and
remember
we
to
shall
clear out your seat
retract.
area, in the seat pockets, and
Where
overhead
am I
bins
going?
for all personal belongings that you
I'll
brought on
stop
board.
here for a second, I don't
Please
know where
take
I'm
care when
going.
opening the overhead bins, as the contents may have shifted during flight.
Using taxiway Alpha, runway 11, kilo 4, kilo 3, Charlie 3, November 4. Taxiing to gate 11.
Yeah, where are we going? Oh, brilliant, we're going to go back the way.
Kilo 3, Charlie 3, November
Okay,
4.
that was a nightmare. This could be a long taxiway, so we will meet just as I come to the gate. Okay, here we come up to the gate, gate 11. Now, if I remember correctly, not too long ago, it must have been about 2-3 months ago, we flew from Reykjavik here with EasyJet to Edinburgh, and if I remember correctly, we used this gate as well. If I remember correctly. So, we'll line up because I'd like to use the jet bridge. So, we'll stop just before the yellow marker. So I want to stop just about here. Yeah, there we go. So, APU's running. We'll shut these off and we'll hopefully... Here comes a jet bridge. So, we'll watch it connect. And we'll see if we can zoom in. Hope it does. Oh, is it going to connect? Yeah, it's going to connect to the middle door. Which isn't the one I wanted to open. There we go, it's opened the right door now. Okay. Well, the takeoff was nice. The cruise was nice. Loved seeing the mountains in Iceland, nice fjords, and now we're down in Reykjavik. Not huge, but not small. Anyway, thank you very much for coming with me. It's been a pleasure having you. There should be one more flight tonight. I plan on flying from... It's a Flybe flight. It's either from Birmingham or Manchester again. But... yeah, we'll do that. That'll be uploaded around 8 o'clock, but thank you very much, and from Icelandair down in Reykjavik, we will see you next time. Take care. Goodbye.